Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sarabjit Kaur. The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu to address the nation on eve of Independence Day today. State set for 77th Independence Day celebrations tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to lead the nation in celebrations from iconic Red Fort. Heavy rainfall disrupts normal life in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Enforcement Directorate summons Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren to appear today in land scam case. Partition Horrors Remembrance Day being observed today, commemorating victims and sufferings of people during partition of India in 1947. And in cricket, West Indies beat India by 8 wickets in Florida to clinch 5-match series 3-2. And now the news in detail. President Droupadi Murmu will address the nation on the eve of Independence Day today. It will be broadcast from 7 this evening on the entire national network of Akashvani and telecast over all Doordarshan channels in Hindi, followed by an English version. It will be followed by the regional versions of the address on regional channels of Doordarshan. Akashvani will broadcast regional language versions at 9:30 p.m. on its regional networks. The stage is set for 77th Independence Day celebrations tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lead the nation in the celebration by hoisting the national flag and addressing the people from the ramparts of historic Red Fort in Delhi. The full dress rehearsal for Independence Day celebrations was held yesterday. A number of new initiatives in line with the government's vision of Jan Bhagidari have been taken to celebrate the occasion this year. Around 1,800 special guests from different professions have been invited along with their spouses from across the country. These guests include sarpanchs of more than 660 vibrant villages and people from Farmer Producer Organization Scheme, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi Scheme, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana and Shram Yogis of the Central Vista project, including the new Parliament building. 75 couples from each state and union territory have also been invited, who will come in their traditional attire. This year's Independence Day will culminate the 2 years of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations, which was launched by the Prime Minister in 2021 from Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad. Meanwhile, in Jammu and Kashmir, security has been beefed up across the Jammu division, especially along the borders with Pakistan, to thwart any attempt to disrupt peace in the region ahead of Independence Day. The Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, aimed at bolstering a sense of patriotism in citizens, kicked off yesterday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged people to take part in the movement, which will continue till tomorrow. Through social media platform X, Mr. Modi appealed to the people to upload their photos with the Tiranga at harghartiranga.com. The Prime Minister said the Tiranga symbolizes the spirit of freedom and national unity. He said every Indian has an emotional connect with the tricolour and it inspires to work harder to further national progress. So far, over 3 crore people have uploaded selfies with the Tiranga. The Prime Minister has also urged people to change the profile pictures or display pictures of their social media accounts in the spirit of the movement. In the latest episode of Mann Ki Baat on Akashvani, Mr. Modi had called for continuing the Har Ghar Tiranga tradition, which saw tremendous success and Jan Bhagidari last year.
पिछले वर्ष स्वतंत्रता दिवस के अवसर पर हर घर तिरंगा अभियान के लिए जैसा पूरा देश एक साथ आया था, वैसे ही हमें इस बार भी फिर से हर घर तिरंगा फहराना है और इस परंपरा को लगातार आगे बढ़ाना है। इन प्रयासों से हमें अपने कर्तव्यों का बोध होगा, देश की आजादी के लिए दिए गए असंख्य बलिदानों का बोध होगा, आजादी के मूल्य का एहसास होगा। इसलिए हर देशवासी को इन प्रयासों से जरूर जुड़ना चाहिए।
The Culture Ministry has said government is celebrating Har Ghar Tiranga under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav with the essence of increased Jan Bhagidari. As part of this initiative, the Department of Posts is selling and distributing high-quality national flags. Union Home and Cooperation Minister Amit Shah, along with Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, flagged off the Tiranga Yatra from Ghatlodia in Ahmedabad city yesterday. The yatra was organized as a part of the Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign. Mr. Shah said the campaign will take the patriotism to the highest level.
जिस उमंग के साथ मेरे सामने युवा खड़े हैं, मुझे विश्वास है कि ये अभियान देशभक्ति की भावना को चरम सीमा पर ले जाएगा और देश को महान बनाने के संकल्प को व्रज से ज्यादा दृढ़ता के साथ जन जन में और विशेषकर बच्चों में और युवाओं में प्रस्थापित करेगा.
In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, in a heartwarming gesture, nomads belonging to tribal Gujjar community installed tricolors on their mud houses and tents in high-altitude Jay Meadow in Bhadrava of Doda district. They also took out a march raising slogans of Har Ghar Tiranga and Meri Mati Mera Desh, followed by recitation of the national anthem. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. The India Meteorological Department, IMD, has issued alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall in Uttarakhand for the next 24 hours. The IMD said there is also a possibility of landslides and localized flooding in the state. People have been advised to avoid areas prone to water logging. Talking to Akashvani News, senior scientist of IMD, R.K. Jenamani said an orange alert has been issued for several districts of Himachal Pradesh for the same period.
The forecast for the heavy rainfall is mainly we have the warning of the heavy to very heavy with extremely heavy over Uttarakhand and heavy to very heavy over Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar and northeastern state, and orange and red color we have issued mainly for the Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand red color. For Delhi, it will be generally cloudy sky for 15th August and maybe very light rain oblique drizzle in the evening oblique night.
Heavy rainfall has disrupted normal life in Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh. Heavy to moderate rains have been lashing many parts of Uttarakhand since last night. As a result, major rivers of the state are in spate. The Badrinath National Highway has been blocked at several places in Chamoli district due to heavy rains and landslides. On the other hand, Gangotri and Yamunotri national highways in Uttarkashi district have been blocked at Dharasu and Dabarkot due to landslides. In view of the weather warning, the district administrations of Dehradun, Haridwar and Champawat have decided to shut all Anganwadi centres and government and private schools up to class 12th today. In Himachal Pradesh, incidents of landslides and flooding are being reported at various places. Our correspondent has these details.
Continuous heavy rainfall from the monsoon in Himachal Pradesh over the past several hours have severely impacted normal life. Incidents like landslides and floods are being reported from various places. As per the latest information, due to the heavy rainfall in the last 24 hours, around 452 roads including 2 national highways are blocked. The water level in rivers and streams have risen. Heavy rainfall has disrupted power and water supply in several areas of the state, and traffic movement on contact roads is also suspended. During this monsoon season, a total of 255 people have lost their lives, 290 have been injured and 32 are missing in the state. The State Disaster Management Authority has urged people to stay vigilant and report any incident of flooding, landslide, other emergencies to local authority, enabling prompt relief efforts. Ritesh Kapoor, Akashvani News, Shimla.
Talking to Akashvani News this morning, State Education Minister Rohit Thakur said all schools in the state will remain shut today in view of the incessant rain.
आज भी स्कूल बंद है और इस वर्ष अप्रत्याशित वर्षा के कारण प्रदेश में बहुत क्षति हुई है. लगभग कोई 8,000 करोड़ के आसपास की क्षति हो चुकी है. चाहे हमारे ऊपरी हिमाचल की बात हो, चाहे मैदानी क्षेत्र है, ओवरऑल पूरे हिमाचल प्रदेश में पिछले कल से काफी बारिश हो रही है और छुट्टी डिक्लेयर कर दी. और साथ ही साथ जो हमारे एग्जाम्स, एमए के एग्जाम्स थे, पीजी के एग्जाम्स थे और बीएड के एग्जाम्स थे, जो भी थे वो भी हमने सब मौसम को देखते हुए और स्टूडेंट्स के सेफ्टी को देखते हुए हमने आज कैंसिल कर दिया, उसको रीशेड्यूल किया जाएगा.
The Enforcement Directorate, ED, summoned Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren to appear before it today in connection with land scam case. The Central Probe Agency has asked the Chief Minister to appear at its Ranchi office. The ED had earlier summoned Chief Minister Hemant Soren in November 2022 in connection with the illegal mining case. India is observing Partition Horrors Remembrance Day today in the memory of the struggles and sacrifices of people during the partition in 1947. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had declared that the 14th of August will be remembered as Vibhajan Vibhishika Smriti Divas or Partition Horrors Remembrance Day in memory of those who lost their lives during partition. Mr. Modi had said millions of people were displaced and many lost their lives due to mindless hate and violence caused by the partition. Addressing an event recently, the Prime Minister said the day will keep reminding people of the country the need to remove the poison of social divisions, disharmony, and further strengthen the spirit of oneness, social harmony, and human empowerment.
14 अगस्त का विभाजन विभीषिका स्मरण दिवस जब मां भारती के दो टुकड़े हो गए थे, एक ऐसा दिन है जो हर भारतीय की आंखों को नम कर देता है। ये उन अनगिनत लोगों को याद करने का दिन है जिन्होंने भारत के बंटवारे की बड़ी कीमत चुकाई। 14 अगस्त विभाजन विभीषिका दिवस, मां भारती के टुकड़ों का वो दिन हमें भविष्य में मां भारती को एक रखने की जिम्मेवारी भी देता है। अब इस देश को किसी भी तरह से कोई नुकसान न हो पाए, ये संकल्प करने का समय भी ये विभाजन विभीषिका दिवस 14 अगस्त है।
The Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO will today conduct another orbit reduction maneuver of country's lunar exploration program, Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft, to bring it closer to the moon's surface. ISRO had successfully carried out the last lunar orbit reduction maneuver on the 9th of this month. Chandrayaan-3 was launched on the 14th of last month and it entered into the lunar orbit on 5th August. After more moon-bound maneuvers till 17th of this month, the landing module, comprising the lander and rover, will break away from the propulsion module. After this, deorbiting maneuvers will be carried out on the lander before the final descent on the moon. In our bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak at 9:30 p.m. tonight, we will bring an insightful discussion on the topic of cybersecurity and data protection with Gulshan Rai, former National Cyber Security Coordinator. To participate, simply dial the telephone numbers 011-2371-7106 and 011-2331-4444 from 9:30 p.m. onwards. Alternatively, you can also send your queries via WhatsApp to the number 9289094044. Stay tuned to Akashvani Gold Channel and additional frequencies for this captivating live broadcast. In cricket, West Indies defeated India by 8 wickets in the 5th and final T20 International in Florida, the United States, last night. The initial 2 matches were won by the West Indies, after which India made a comeback by winning 2 consecutive games. With West Indies winning the decider 5th match, the host won the series 3-2. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Renu Kataria.
Thank you, Sarabjit. Most newspapers today open with pictures and details about the preparations for the Independence Day celebrations tomorrow. The Hindustan Times informs women officers to help PM unfurl flag on Independence Day. The Asian Age carries a picture of the Sikh Light Infantry military band at a full dress rehearsal in their smart saffron turbans. The Statesman announces IAF inducts new Heron Mark II drones at Forward Air Base in Northern Sector in a bid to reduce delays at tribunal. Centre pushes for faster admission of IBC cases at NCLT, writes the Business Standard. And finally, the Times of India with pictures of colourful flowers informs Amrit Udyan to open again. And with that, it's back to you, Sarabjit.
Thank you, Renu. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President Droupadi Murmu to address the nation on eve of Independence Day today. Stage set for 77th Independence Day celebrations tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to lead the nation in celebrations from iconic Red Fort. Heavy rainfall disrupts normal life in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Enforcement Directorate summons Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren to appear today in land scam case. Partition Horrors Remembrance Day being observed today, commemorating victims and sufferings of people during partition of India in 1947. And in cricket, West Indies beat India by 8 wickets in Florida to clinch 5-match series 3-2. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.